Just fucking beat them down with this hammer.
Get it, boy. I'm running.
Got 3 or 4 of them down now. Fucking just beating their fucking heads in.
This
made me
is
level.
where we fight. This is where they die. So yes, fuck yeah, we're gonna do Borderlands. Well, yeah, okay. So hang on. All right, I guess let's rewind. Max, you don't think Borderlands is coming?
I'm not exactly saying that. I'm super skeptical of games anymore. So I will be keeping my eye on it, but I'm holding my excitement. How about that? Especially after pre-sequel being sort of lame.
Pre-sequel is a different studio, though.
But there was still like nothing really compelling about it. Like it's just copy and paste of the other ones and poor writing. So like, was it the other studio that did the writing, or?
Yeah, I think it was all Gearbox Australia that did the pre-sequel. Yeah, no, Gearbox is definitely like Borderlands. Is its baby. So I can't imagine they've released some flops since Borderlands 2, so they're definitely kind of struggling. But I can't imagine that they would be too risky with Borderlands 3, if that makes sense. Like,
unless they have to be risky to, I don't know,
to stay alive.
Like I said, like I don't trust a lot of the big names anymore, even with their babies, because like sometimes they have to cash in on their baby to stay afloat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm just skeptical, and I will be watching for reviews and maybe like see if they do a beta properly, that kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. Well, also too, hopefully it'll only be like 4-player co-op, like it's always been. I wouldn't want a Borderlands to kind of go a Fallout 76 route, you know, and have like 30 people on a server. So.
Oh my god, that would be a fucking nightmare.
No, yeah, absolutely. That would be.
I cannot imagine that game with that many people.
Yeah, exactly. We have to see where they're going to go with it. They could try to revamp the series with number 3. If that's the case, and they try to make it online, or they try to make it a MMO, like, you know, like maybe they want to try to cash in a different way on it. I don't know if I'm going to be all balls deep on that. I'll watch and wait.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't get excited or that we can't be like, yeah, we're gonna play that game together. Because that's how I feel about it.
I'm down for playing it. If it's some weird thing, maybe we should wait, though, is all I'm saying. Maybe when it goes on sale for 50% off after a month of it being out, we can get...
I don't know.
I don't want another Fallout.
Okay, well, we don't have to pre-purchase it, but we can still purchase it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
We don't
I'm not
have to
saying
wait
we won't.
a month to figure out if it's good or bad. Within a month, this game was on sale.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay?
That's what I'm saying. Wait a month to see if it goes on sale within the month.
It's super hard to play this game though, because you're relying on hindsight 2020. Like if after a month it was already on sale for half off, would you have even wanted to get it? Because you would be like, oh, it's not worth getting now.
That's true. I wouldn't even know that I would have enjoyed it, even though.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
So, I mean, I think, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you guys getting this with Tiki and I, because we're balls deep either way. But I don't like playing, like, oh, we should have waited, or, you know, if it interests you, then we should get it at launch. If you don't want to pre-order because you don't want to support that shit, that's fine. But yeah, I wouldn't want to wait like a month and a half to get it, because at that point, you know, who knows, we could just not even want to play it anymore. Or if, say it is bad, then we just won't even want to get it. But say it is like Fallout 76, where there's absolutely a lot of reasons that we should be criticizing it, and it's a mess of a game. But I'm still having a lot of fun playing with you guys. Like, I wouldn't want to have these last month and a half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, no doubt. But at the same time, we have other games that we would be playing too. It's not like if we don't play Borderlands 3, we're not going to have fun together.
Agreed.
We could be having fun in other games.
Totally agreed. But there is something about, I don't know, there's an excitement about playing a game on launch that I feel this, you know,
that's
also
true.
Probably elevated our experience with this game.
It's fair. I mean, it probably also caused a lot more frustration. Too.
The
What?
frustration would have been there with this game, whether or not.
Well, there was a lot of.
Well, okay. No, I think you're right, Max. Like, say we picked up this game in like 2 years when it was a lot more polished. Hopefully, we probably wouldn't have the same amount of like annoyance we had with launch. But I don't know. I think there's a special experience of playing a game with launch, and that comes both with, you know, all warts included. And there's a lot of warts with this game. Yeah, it would be like, I don't know if you played Shadow of War at all. I think you did, right? You played a little bit of Shadow of War.
Shadow of which one?
Middle Earth, Shadow of War. It's the newer one.
That's number 2, right? Yeah,
yes, number 2. Yeah,
I played them both, so I was just trying to figure out.
Yeah, Shadow of Mordor is the first one. Shadow of War is the one that came out like a year ago.
Yeah.
But apparently, if you play it now, like I played it maybe right before we played Fallout 76, and it's a great game. But if you played it during launch, it was like way more of a grindy loot box mess of a shit show. So
yeah, and I noticed that in a lot of games, and my whole point too is like with this game, the first week was sort of a shit show because they released a sort of a broken game.
So yeah, Max, I do agree in principle. Like we shouldn't pre-order games. We shouldn't. We should sort of wait to see what games are worth buying and going on sale for us to play. But I think for Borderlands, that sort of should be the exception, just because that's kind of like the first game all 4 of us played together. You know, I mean, I obviously played WoW with you guys before, and I played other stuff with Tiki before. But that's like the first game all 4 of us played together. So
I mean, that's fair, but under that same principle, shouldn't we go back and play like finish pre-sequel then?
I mean,
Good argument.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I would be more interested in playing it now, but it seems like we all kind of fell away, like lost interest in playing it organically. So I don't know if we should. Like, I don't think we should be forcing a game.
Yeah.
So
Alright, I'm finally able to start this shit.
okay. So yeah, I mean, after this, and if we play whatever we play next, if we all like want to play the pre-sequel next, I'd be down for that. But it did seem like we kind of naturally became disinterested in Borderlands, so I wouldn't. Like I said, I wouldn't want to force going back to a game that we weren't interested in. Big X my ass bad for health.
Our group health.
Our group health, yeah.
Take it slow.